Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Circuitry Simplified by Dr. Shobhanika. If you like the contents, please hit the like button, do share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. In this video, we'll talk about Johnson counter or twisted ring counter. So first you must know what counter is. So counter is a circuit which counts number of clock pulses. Johnson counter or twisted ring counter is a synchronous counter. It means if I have n number of flip-flops, then single external clock is connected to all n flip-flops. Here in this example, in this video, I have taken an example of 4-bit twisted ring counter. So you can see single external clock is connected to all 4 flip-flops, so that all flip-flops will generate outputs simultaneously. Then this is an application of shift register. It means data simply shifts from one flip-flop to another to next and so on. Then this is twisted ring counter. It means output of last flip-flop. The inverted output of last flip-flop is connected to data input of first flip-flop. See, this is 4-bit ring counter. One flip-flop can store 1 bit of data. So to implement 4-bit counter or 4-bit shift register, we need to take 4 flip-flops. For 3-bit counter, we will take 3 flip-flops. So here, for implementation, output of first flip-flop is connected to data input of second. So Q0 is connected to D1, Q1 is connected to D2, Q2 to D3. Here only difference between twisted ring and ring is, in ring counter the output of last flip-flop is connected to data input of first, whereas in twisted ring the inverted output Q3 bar is connected to data input of first flip-flop. We can implement this twisted ring counter using either JK flip-flop or D flip-flop, but generally we implement using D flip-flop, so I have taken D flip-flop. Then in every flip-flop there is data input, there are 2 outputs Q and Q bar, and also there are 2 more inputs are present, preset input and clear inputs. In few applications we don't consider preset and clear, we only connect them to VCC so that they remain disabled. You need to remember preset and clear both inputs are active low inputs. It means when we connect 0 to them or when we connect them to ground, then only they'll act. So preset means it sets output of flip-flop to 1, and clear means it clears the contents, it makes output of flip-flop 0. So in this twisted ring counter, if initially we will consider that all 4 outputs are 0, then only 0 will keep moving, or then inverted output means 0 and then 1 will move. What I'll do, I'll make output of first flip-flop 1 first, and then I'll show you how it rotates through flip-flops. So what I'll do, I'll make this output 1. For that I need to connect preset to 0. So I'll take overriding input ORI. I'll connect this preset to ORI. And I'll make contents of remaining flip-flops 0. So I'll connect clears to this overriding input, and here this clear will be connected to VCC so that it will remain disabled, and these presets are connected to VCC so that they will also remain disabled. This is an implementation of twisted ring counter. Now let's see how it works. So what input I have? I have clock input, I have overriding input, and I have 4 outputs Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3. And my clock is rising edge triggered, overriding input is initially 0. For only one clock pulse it is 0, otherwise it is 1, so that every flip-flop will receive preset and clear as 1. It means they remain disabled. Only to set initial value we have made it 0. and then it is 1 1. Now see, initially because of this overriding input it is 0 and this preset will turn on, it will make Q0 1. So my Q0 is 1 and because these clear inputs are connected to override, so remaining flip-flops outputs are 0. So Q1 is 0, Q2 is 0 and Q3 is 0. So our very first state is 1 triple 0. Now let's see, in twisted ring counter only inverted output of last flip-flop is connected to data input of first. For remaining flip-flops, the main output, non-inverted output is connected to data input of second. So this 1 will shift to Q1. This Q0 acts as data input to second flip-flop, and data input D flip-flop means it is delay flip-flop or data flip-flop. It works as whatever data is present at D will come to Q. So this 1 will come here after one clock pulse. This 0 will come here. This 0 will come here. Now my Q3 is what? In present state it is 0. If Q3 is 0, it means Q3 bar must be 1. So this Q3 bar will come here. That is 1 will come here. So our next state is 1, 1, 0, 0. Then this 1 will come here. This 1 will come here. Here I'll write. This 1 will come here. This 1 will come here. This 0 will come here. And here Q3 is 0. It means Q3 bar is again 1. So that 1 will come here. After one clock cycle, here this 1 will come here. So 1. This 1 here, 1, and because of this 0, again 1. Now, this 1 will come here, 1, 1, this 1 will come here, 1. Now you see, Q3 is 1, because Q3 is 1, so Q3 bar must be 0. So here what will come? 0. Then this 0 will come here. Let me check. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and for this sixth I am writing now. Okay. So this 0 will come here, 1 will come here, this 1 will come here, and because of this 1, 0 will come here. For 7th clock pulse, this 0 will come here. So 0, 0, 1, and because of this 1, 0 will come here. And then again at 8th clock pulse, this 0 will come here, this 0 will come here, this 0 will come here. Because of this 1, here it will become all zeros. And at 9th clock pulse, because of this 0, here what will come? 1, 0, 0, 0. Now you can see my first state and my ninth state is same. So distinct states or unique states are 8. Now you can see in ring counter, number of states, number of used states. Here number of used states are 2 times number of flip-flops. I have used 4 flip-flops. My distinct, unique or used states are 8. They are not same. So 2 times number of flip-flops. Whereas in case of ring counter, number of states are same as number of flip-flops. That is basic difference between ring counter and twisted ring counter or Johnson counter. Here used states are more, so unused states will be number of flip-flops are 4. So total states it can generate 2 raised to 4, 16. 16 minus 8, unused states are 8. So in this way twisted ring counter works. You must understand difference between two. So difference is in ring counter, main output of last flip-flop is connected to data input, whereas in twisted ring, the inverted output is connected to data input of first flip-flop. Both have synchronous counter, both have applications of shift registers, and here number of states in ring counter are same as number of flip-flops, whereas number of states in twisted ring counter are 2 times number of flip-flops. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching.